Start with a captivating fact about the discovery of ancient creatures in ice, such as how scientists have found perfectly preserved mammoths and other prehistoric animals. Number 12. Yukagir Mammoth. This baby mammoth is believed to have been around 10 to 12 years old at the time of its death. The Yukagir mammoth lived in Siberia from about 18,000 to 20,000 years ago, but it was only recently discovered in 2010. It's one of the few adult specimens to survive mostly intact. Researchers found the well-preserved brain and some internal organs. Its face even retained its expression. Scientists believe this mammoth may have died after suffering trauma from a fall, or maybe when part of an ice shelf collapsed. All these frozen creatures are incredible. But there's something especially intriguing about a mammoth that has survived so long, yet the details of its death have been imprinted in its features. Number 11. Dima. In 1977, a Soviet gold mining team discovered this baby mammoth calf while working near the banks of the Yana River in northeastern Siberia. He was named Dima, which means strong. The workers carefully uncovered his tusks, then realized they had stumbled upon a treasure worth more than gold. Dima is now 40,000 years old. Thanks to the permafrost, his body was amazingly preserved. His flexible joints and soft tissue were still intact. His stomach contained grass and berries from the last meal he ate. His death was recorded in the soil layers like a snapshot in time. Dima died by suffocation when the ice shelf he was standing on collapsed. But it's hard to be sad about how he died when he's such a wonderful find. He's the most intact mammoth ever discovered in Russia. Number 10. Cave bear. This cave bear was found on the Lyakhovsky Islands in northern Russia.
Oh yes, it is.
It's one of the best preserved examples of prehistoric wildlife. The entire body is fully intact, right down to its skin, nose, and even internal organs. Scientists estimate that it died 22,000 years ago. Amazingly, DNA sequencing is still possible. At the time of its discovery, scientists were surprised that the creature didn't die in a cave. Up until now, all cave bears have been found in caves or rock shelters. This one was discovered on an island, suggesting that it didn't necessarily live in caves. It's unclear how it died. Number 9. Adult prehistoric wolf. This is the first rare full-grown specimen of a prehistoric wolf ever found in Russia. It was unearthed on the bank of the Tyrektin River. It's estimated to be around 44,000 years old. The wolf had been perfectly preserved in ice, keeping its fur, stomach, and other soft tissue intact. So the condition of its remains offers a rare glimpse into the physiology, behavior, DNA, and microbial life of Ice Age wolves. This predator is an ancestor of modern wolves and dogs. It belonged to a lineage known as Canis lupus, which appeared in North America, Eastern Asia, and Europe during the Pleistocene epoch. Number 8. Luba. When gold miners were excavating in northern Siberia in 2007, they came across the skeleton of a baby woolly mammoth. As they continued digging, they noticed a leg and a tusk. Then, to their surprise, they uncovered the entire body of a woolly mammoth calf. It was named Luba. Her body was 95% intact, along with the mother's milk in her stomach. Luba was only 1 month old when she died. She drowned in the mud, then became sealed off from the air through a natural process called anaerobiosis. This is where water without oxygen blocks the entrance of air, preventing decomposition. Even her whiskers and eyelashes were intact. The mammoth is so well preserved that she has become a star attraction at the Shemenovsky Museum in Yakutsk. No. 7. Prehistoric squirrel. Siberia is famous for its frozen squirrel discoveries. This prehistoric squirrel was found hibernating in its nest. It was so well preserved that it was still holding sunflower seeds and hazelnuts that it had collected over the summer. Squirrels have always been known for their incredible ecological intelligence. This ancient squirrel built its nest with great care and selected materials that would help it survive. Its fur and legs were adapted to the cold climate, as well as its ability to dig through snow to find food. Number 6. Yukon wolf pup. This is the most complete frozen canid ever discovered. This baby wolf pup was only 7 weeks old when she died. She's been named Gyr, which means wolf, in Koyukon. And Gyr was found on Victoria Island in Canada in 2016 by gold miner Jean Cup-Serene. She was trapped in the permafrost along with a squirrel, marmot, lemming, and several shrews. Genetic analysis shows that Jer belonged to a now extinct lineage of early dogs and wolves that diverged 100,000 years ago. Her diet consisted of fish and rodents, which was a bit richer than expected for the Ice Age. That's because she lived along the coast, probably where there was plenty of fish to eat. No. 5. Otzi the Iceman. Otzi is the name of a man who was found preserved in ice in the Schnauztal Alps on the border between Austria and Italy. Otzi is one of the most famous mummies in the world. He was discovered in 1991. His name comes from the German word Eismann, meaning iceman. Since he was found naturally mummified, scientists have been able to learn a lot about him. Otzi was wearing animal skin clothes and carried tools and weapons, including a copper axe. He also had an arrow in his shoulder, suggesting he was murdered. His body shows signs of defensive wounds on his hands. Analysis of his DNA suggests he originated from the southern Alpine region and may have been related to modern-day Corsicans and Sardinians. No, for cave lion cubs. These 2 cave lion cubs were found in the Sakha Republic of Yakutia in Siberia. The cubs are named Sparta and Boris. They're believed to be about 8 weeks old when they died. They likely died very young before they opened their eyes. Their fur and whiskers were perfectly preserved, as were their soft paws. Scientists think the cubs may have been killed when their den collapsed. Cave lions were bigger than modern lions and had no manes. They did have thick fur to keep them warm in the cold climate. The cubs died around 28,000 years ago. The oldest of the 2 cubs is in better condition and is being studied more closely. No. 3. Prehistoric foal. This foal was discovered in 2015 in the Siberian permafrost. It was found in what's called the Gateway to Hell. The hole is actually a crater formed by a collapsing pocket of gas-filled ice. The foal was found with liquid blood, skin, and even a reddish mane. It died 42,000 years ago. The foal belonged to an extinct species of wild horse known as the Lena horse. The Lena horse lived in the Arctic Circle region of Siberia, like modern wild horses. It had cold-resistant genes, but these genes didn't stop it from going extinct. No. 2. Woolly rhinoceros. This woolly rhinoceros was only around 3 months old when it died. It was found in the permafrost of Yakutia in Siberia. It's estimated to be 39,000 years old. The rhino was found preserved with its fur, skin, horn, and stomach contents. The horn was used to dig through snow to reach food. Its cause of death hasn't been confirmed, but scientists suspect it drowned in a frozen river. Surprisingly, it wasn't alone. A woolly mammoth was found nearby. Woolly mammoths and woolly rhinoceroses may have roamed together in herds, protecting each other against predators. No. 1. Yuka. Yuka is the name of a baby woolly mammoth that was found in Siberia. She was only 1 month old when she died. Body is incredibly well preserved. She still has skin, muscle, liquid blood, and even hair. Tiny cut marks were found on her body, which could have been made by Homo sapiens or Neanderthals. She's the first woolly mammoth with direct evidence of human interaction. To make things even more remarkable, she was found with the heart still beating. Well, not really. But when researchers thawed her out, they found that her heart still beat for an hour. Yuka is helping scientists better understand the woolly mammoth and the end of the Ice Age. How were they preserved? Most of these creatures were preserved in permafrost, which is permanently frozen ground. When animals died, they sank into the ground and were covered in mud, snow, or icy rivers. They were literally frozen in time. Unlike North America or Europe, large parts of Siberia were free of glaciers during the Ice Age. This meant that the ground structure was preserved. Unlike in other parts of the Northern Hemisphere, the permafrost layer in Siberia reaches 200 meters deep. So far, scientists haven't come across any Ice Age creatures that are older than 50,000 years. That's probably because after 50,000 years, bacteria started eating away at the frozen bodies. Thanks for watching. Which of these ancient creatures was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time. Bye.